questo è sempre super facile perché siamo all'Espresso TV and yeah, welcome Giada.
Hi.
Hey, super cool. Yeah. So Giada is new at Rocket Espresso, and so now we do the explanation of the R58 together.
Exactly.
Okay. And what do I say about this woman power? You know, that's it. Yeah.
That's important, huh?
Yeah. So first of all, here we have the machine with a dual boiler.
Exactly. It's a dual boiler machine. Both of boilers are insulated. Okay. We are talking about the coffee boiler is about 0.58. Okay. And the boilers for hot water and the steam is 1.7. Okay. So that's the reason why the name of this machine is R Cinquantotto, which is R58. So these machines, we are not anymore in the entry level of domestic field, of domestic models, but we can say that we step with the upper grade. We are with the first step of the top range of domestic model. Why? Because dual boiler machine, water tank, water connection, and rotary pump. So all these elements, we can see we are not in the entry level field anymore.
Cool. So when you open the machine, first of all, here is the box. This is the box, okay? It's always normally either you pick it up at your local dealer or it will be transported on a pallet by truck, okay? Because of risk of transport damage is always tricky, so the machine is quite costly, above 2,000 euro, around 2,500, so it's not a toy, it's already starting in the professional segment. And so here we have some toys, USB stick. What does it show to us? How to do espresso, or is the manual in it? It's the instruction manual, okay? So that's here on the USB stick, also available in print. And what comes with it is here, in case of main water.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all the explanation of how to do. And when the machine is new, inside the water tank you find this. Of course you have to remove, that's the connection for the main water. It's 1.1/8 inch to 3/8 inch, okay? So that's the 3/8 inch is the standard one for the main water connection. But now we use it with the water tank. The main water connection is behind. Maybe we go around the machine so we can show it a little bit. It is hidden here and it is fixed with a tape, okay, in order to guarantee that it stays up and not falls down and then accidentally breaks. So always check when you receive the machine that this one here is up, okay? What else is with the machine? Some cleaning tool, espresso machine cleaning tablet, blind filter, and another steam tip.
Yes.
Can you explain about this?
Yes, because this one have 2 holes but 1.2. With this one it comes with 1.5 millimeter holes. So 2 types of holes for the steam wand.
And yeah, this one here is I think chromed brass, right? Is there also the idea of developing a stainless steel filter holder? Coming, yeah. So, and now comes the trick how to exchange here. You need a little bit of power, so like this, and you remove in this way, okay, like opening a beer bottle. Okay. Of course, it's not a professional way, and now we switch on the machine. And here we see the software version. and we hear already the difference. The noise is different, and of course it's a little bit different for the first filling. And yeah, but sounds already nice. What I really like is that there is already the USB connection of the display. So the display is just, you can either keep it like this or remove it when the machine is set. And here we see two different temperatures. One is here signed with water drops. This is for the steam, and this one is for the coffee. And you see, first priority for the heating is on the coffee boiler. Excellent. And so now we need a little bit of patience for checking this or for waiting for the heating up. And later on, when the temperature is reached, we show how we can navigate in the display.
And change.
Yeah, and now comes the trickier part, the grinder.
Yeah.
We have here now a different grinder.
This is the new Giannino.
Yeah.
So it's basically quite the same settings as the Faustino that we showed before.
Yeah.
So basically we have 1, 2 and 3 doses which can be used for the bottomless portafilter.
Yeah.
And infinito, this symbol, infinite, it's for the manual.
Okay.
Okay.
So if we press, then something happens or not. But maybe we have to remove the cover, huh?
Yeah.
Is there a cover on it or not?
Yes.
That's the question, yeah. And now comes the tricky part of how to do. And now I think we have to cut because men are always, you see? So if you ask yourself, oh, a grinder doesn't work, then maybe it's here the cover, okay? So always remove it. Now here we use a different coffee blend from a roaster in Modena. The other one was from a roaster in Pescara. And yeah, so we can do a little trick. And now to check how it works, it doesn't work. So maybe we need to insert something, huh? Here, different, okay? So here is the magic knob. And now we check already from optical part the particle size. What do you think, Giada?
I think we need maybe some adjustments.
Yes, I would say more towards coarse. So here we are at 1.2, so maybe we go to 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe to 3. And so then we will see when the machine is heated up how it fits or it doesn't fit, okay? And yeah, so of course the knob is not touched by the finger, but touched by the filter holder, okay? So like this. And here we also see that there is some adjustment needed, so this is why I just look for the screwdriver. Yeah, here we got it, okay. Here underneath are the screws. So just a little bit. And now we can hopefully adjust the height, you see here. And I think this position is quite comfy. It still hits the knob. Yeah, okay. So like this should be working. No, it's too high, so a little bit lower. That's, yeah. So. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
So that's the way how you adjust. And we see already something's happening here on the display. And yeah, it needs time, and in order to see what's going on here on the shot counter, you see this symbol, and it represents the heating element.
Yes, exactly.
So machine still heats up, and we can check if it works or not. Yeah, here we see the shot counter.
And you can see also from the display.
Okay, sound is good, seems to work. How long is the heating time?
I think half an hour, more or less,
Yeah.
for this machine, yes.
Okay,
Because we are not anymore
yeah,
basic version, so
Yeah.
half an hour it's enough.
okay. In case you have problems with the timing, you can also use an automatic timer.
Yes, but we will find out how to set up the machine.
Okay,
When you want to have your coffee at 8, you will have the machine perfect on temperature at 8. And
Okay.
I will show you how
oh yeah.
with the display.
We just heard the whistling, and this whistling was the vacuum valve,
Okay.
anti-vacuum valve.
Okay, okay.
And
Yes.
this closed. So maybe now we can have a look at the manual.
Yes, of course. Very simple. It's user-friendly. So you switch to the menu and you see what you can do. For example, we start with boilers. You see the coffee boiler's temperature, okay, and you can adjust. It's very simple. And here we have the boilers for steam and hot water, and you can do the same thing, okay, plus or minus.
I think we go a little bit up with the steam temperature.
Yes.
A bit later on. Or now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will try. You can try different temperatures on the basis of the coffee or the blend that you have. So eco mode, you have the possibility to set up or not set up the eco mode. And the calendar, which is personally my favorite option.
Okay, yeah.
Because you enter the calendar, and here you can choose time 1 and time 2. Time 1, you want, for example, I wake up on Monday, I want to use the machine and brew my first coffee at 8. You can, or 8:30, you can select 8, because as I told, this machine takes half an hour to get on temperature. So you put 8, and when you want to turn on the machine for a second time, for example in the afternoon, you can set it and put 14, for example.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
p.m. And here you can see on off. In the morning, for example, I want the machine to turn on at 8 and turn off at 10.
Okay, and how to change the time?
Here, plus.
Just plus
or
and minus.
It's very, very simple. Okay?
And how to
Here,
go to minute?
2 minutes.
And I mean from hour to minute. It's then here, because here it's underlined.
Okay, exactly.
So yeah, this is.
Exactly. You can select all.
Yeah, exactly. So what is in the underline is in the changing mode or
Exactly.
programming mode. Okay, cool.
And over, you can select copy. For
Wow.
example, I want these times to be applied on Monday, on
Yeah.
Wednesday, so you can choose and select a different timing for different
Okay.
days
Cool.
during the week. Because maybe on the weekend for Saturday and Sunday, you can change the timing.
Yeah,
You wake up not
Exactly, yeah.
that early, okay? That's why it's my favorite.
Okay,
feature.
cool. So very nice. And then we switch back. What else?
We have date, okay. See
Yeah.
the current date, month, and,
Yeah.
and the time, okay. You can set up. And then also this feature is
Important, yeah.
because on this machine you can select or the water tank or the water connection, so hard plumbed.
Nice.
we are in the tank mode right now.
Yeah.
So we can keep this option selected.
Okay.
And then we have languages. All the languages available for this machine: Italiano, English, Deutsch, Francais, and Swedish.
Svenska. Wow, yeah. Okay.
And that's what you can do.
Yeah.
Display, and you can play a little bit with this machine.
Yeah. And how to find out that the temperature is almost reached?
We need to brew some coffee.
Okay, now I have three methods.
Yes.
Method number one is that here the heating symbol disappears.
Yes.
Then method number two is the dangerous one. Here, attention, hot surface, okay?
Yes.
So don't do this. Okay, it's forbidden, okay? But you can softly check. And then third is the manometer. So here you see the pressure of the steam boiler. This already indicates that the steam boiler is in temperature, and because coffee boiler has priority when the steam pressure already is there, so you can assume, okay, more or less machine can be ready.
Yes.
And so of course also this one is new. Before we drink something, we just flush, and as you see, we take water out, so heating starts again. That's a quite normal way. And yeah, so I look for my green towel. I don't find it now, so we use this one here. And yeah, should be quite soft. Giada, could you just hand me over? Yeah, okay. So this one here is included in the machine. So yeah, for easy cleaning. And yeah, so I think we could, yeah, half an hour is not yet gone, but the machine seems to be already ready. So we do a first test. And now filter holder is outside. This one is cold, and that's not the optimum way. So what do? I insert the filter holder, take a cup, like this one. And flush a little bit. So by this I heat up the filter holder, so the filter holder has more or less same temperature than the brew unit. Yep. That's important. If you forget it, like me, now just repeat it, and yeah, that's an easy way. So, and now we can, and here we have the also the cup heating. You can put it like this or like this. There are yeah, different opinions. Everybody has a different approach. For the big machines, which we show later, it's important, in my opinion, that the cup is upright, like this, because there is much more heat coming out of the machine, and when you turn around like this, it's more for the fast usage, because then the cups gets hot more easy. Why? Because the heat transmission here is bigger, okay? Here is smaller, so this depends on the machine. It's my personal opinion, okay? So now when everything is new, you see the resistance is quite hard, and now we test. And now there is a secret trick. This is the panic switch, okay? I just switched off, and okay, that's not allowed. So here, when you ask yourself where is the on-off switch, it's here, okay? Because we did not set yet the timing, so we have actually no clue what we do, so therefore we repeat same procedure. Dare. And now we can remove the screwdriver, okay. Yeah. Cool trick. Yeah. So 13.4, yeah, that's not enough. I think on yeah. So when you press a second time, then you stop the operation. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit more, maybe. Mm. 19.4, this will definitely be a bitter one. Mm-hmm. So we remove a little bit. 18.4 still quite strong. 17.6 almost arrived. Yeah, that's okay. So now we clean this one with the brush, just a moment. Yeah. Cool. Now comes the leveling part, yeah. Wait, Giada, we just do a little bit like,
yes,
like this. You can also adjust manually like this. And yeah. Okay. So here everything is tight. Just a moment. We just checked the surface. So here we see some remainings. So we can put a little bit like this. Okay. So that's just for optical reason. Now we do double espresso. Yeah, as we see, it's quite hard. So, and now we turn on the lever, because when the coffee powder is too long inside, then it means it burns. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's already usable, in my opinion. It's still running too fast. So what does it mean? We have to adjust the grinding degree. How to do this? We go on manual mode here and go a little bit more towards fine. So first I press button here, and then so, okay, that's it. So more or less now we can start. Yeah, for many people it looks already quite nice, but yeah, it's not perfect. Huh?
Oh, looks really nice.
Yeah, more or less okay. Okay, and here we see there is still some water on it. Can also be that the machine is not already heated up in the right way. But we will see now how it changes. So, okay. Now, same procedure again. We just do this now in the beginning in order to set up the grinder correctly.
16.3.
Yeah, so still a little bit. Yeah, super cool. 18.8, too much, yeah. Yeah, that's the detail adjustment, but we are here not at a total quick and dirty studio, so we do extraction, and this is why it needs a little fine-tuning. Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. Cool. Yeah, so that's the challenge when you don't have enough space. Yeah, and for the tamping, I would recommend to do like this, Giada. I just show. When you do like this, you see here the angle is not perfect. You see here is a little bit more down and here is up. So what to do is to use the fingers and to touch here the filter. So then in this position you get a better feeling whether you're horizontal or not.
Yep.
So that's just a small detail.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
See the extraction.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah, now I did a little bit too much. I would suggest a little more coarse, so like this. So even here 3 attempts, but it is already usable for checking the steaming ability. So this is here, you see, it's over extracted, but yeah, already nice. It's almost perfect, I would say. Slight over extraction, but not too strong.
No, exactly. No. It's good.
It's good, okay. So we can use it, yeah. Now we need some milk. Where to find the milk? Over there. And of course a milk jug. No, I just empty this one. Normally milk jug should be cold, but in this case it's a little bit warmer. Yeah, we just neglected. So most important is that the milk is cold, and here is the maximum filling surface, okay, not more. Okay, and now again, same procedure. First we remove condensed water.
Exactly.
And now, where is my thermometer? It's hidden here, okay, my small finger. Okay, and when the jug gets hot, we reach the good temperature. So now comes here the position. We insert like this. Okay, that's important, and we also hear it from the sound. First part, we get some air inside, and then we go a little bit deeper until it really gets hot. Oh yeah, now it's hot, and so we stop, okay? The protein has a maximum degree of 65 Celsius, then the milk is gone. And so now, again, same procedure. You as a latte art specialist, Giada.
Exactly.
We are at you see here, first sip.
Yeah.
So this makes it really easier than to mix, to have a nice mixture. And so here also with the milk, now we can put it a little bit in this angle so our surface is bigger, and then you do like this, for example.
Wow.
You can test.
Of course. With a latte art like that.
Yeah, it's beginner level. Okay, next week comes Leandro and he does the real latte art. I'm latte art first semester, okay? I'm not a professional, but I know how it works and on which parameters you really have to look. So it's the water. Water is important because you should never decalcify the machine yourself. Leave it to a certified service partner, okay? Because you don't like to poison yourself with acid and corrode the machine from inside. So water is important. Then, of course, regularly cleaning with the blind filter is important to remove the coffee fat. And also once a year I would insert some silicone grease because when the lever here goes smoothly, it means that the brass parts inside are lubricated. And when this one gets really stiff and starts squeaking, then it needs grease. Okay, so that's some indicator. And so that's it more or less. And of course, setting up the grinder is very important, as we learned already here. We go on this R simple and then we see single, double, triple. We can adjust now, the single is blinking. We can adjust it here according to our personal taste. So the 8.2 means that 8.2 seconds long the grinder is grinding, okay? And we always have to remember that that every bean is different. So even the time is the same, the grams are slightly different, okay? It can change like 0.5 gram.
Yeah.
So if you want to really do it exactly, this is why we have the scale here, okay? So that's it more or less. For me, in matter of design and function, I'm always a fan of a dual boiler machine. So this is my personally choice because I like high steam and lower espresso temperature, especially for dark roast. If you go higher in the temperature, then you get more bitterness, but for light roast it's important. So according to the bean, you can adjust the temperature according to your need. And what do you think, Giada?
Exactly, that you can play and adjust your the parameters according to your favorite coffee. So what else? You can control some parameters and it's really nice.
This machine, in my opinion, is for home usage, even for small offices.
Yeah, of course.
For like 30, 40 coffee per day, I would say. Can be, of course, also more, like 100, 200. But then, when it's too much, you, of course, do not have the volume. So for bigger volume, you need then a commercial machine, not with 220 volt, but with 380 volt. Okay, and there we go to the Doppia.